Hello, welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is all sets. There is not. This one is going to be potentially quite painful, and certainly not nice. I don't see any path to guarantee winning. I mean, there's no draw. I mean, if there's draw here, you would hope you could maybe outbuild the AI, though the AI might pick it up and play pretty good because the AI will do collection, likes collection. There are a few things you can. It just doesn't work without the draw. I mean, you kind of have to try to do it just because. When I say do it, I just mean like action stuff and try and do a little collection things. But you're rough. A 5-2 would help quite a bit here. You wouldn't. Well, you might take a lurker on the 5-2, but just being able to open trading posts would be pretty valuable here. We can't do that. So we're gonna probably go cargo ship silver, though I may convince myself to go double cargo ship. Lurker again is gonna be pretty weak here without draw. It just eats up a card in your hand for a kind of a not a great effect. I don't know if you can do enough collection stuff to only do collection, or if you need to kind of angle for being able to province some as well. Specialist can play collection twice, which helps because you can have copies of specialists that your minstrels don't skip through, and then as long as you have one collection in play, like with the specialist, you can still effectively get 2 collection plays down, which is good. I mean, if you can manage, if you can manage to play two or three collections on a turn, and it's not impossible to get to 4. Though it's not likely. Then you could buy lurkers just as a points play because you could maybe get, 30 points or something off that if you had it. 30, that can't be right. 20 maybe. 20 also doesn't sounds a little high. Not impossible, but that could get you some points. Whether that's enough to just beat something that provinces quickly, I don't know. So I'm going to open silver cargo ship. Hopefully we don't have too bad of bottom decking. This is kind of awful. We need a second cargo ship here. Yeah, we bottom deck our cargo ship. That's just the game we've been playing nowadays. We've had a lot of collision. Or not collision. We've been bottom decking openings pretty badly recently. Okay, we do manage to get double collection here, which is pretty cool. And well, I guess that's a question whether we should go with like specialist minstrel or something. Or even specialist wine merchant. I forget if that works anymore. There's also there's a cargo ship down in here. They're getting some trashing in, which may be the play. Guess we don't play the specialist. I maybe should have gone with the collection. If we had buy, you could throw in the cargo ship or specialist the cargo ship to some benefit. But it's not so exciting here. They may win on the back of getting the trading post, to be perfectly honest. Cargo ships are really, really good here, so I may just buy another one rather than another Menstrual. Though I think Menstrual is also not unreasonable. The Hope, I may be a little over terminal. Okay. So the points now are getting... Fortunately, they aren't... Wait a minute. Oh, see, this is awful. Like, this being truncated is so stupid. I get so mad about some of the choices, and then I like talk with it, and it's like not obvious, but this just is clearly... I don't know. Anyway, that's not important. We should try to find the cargo ship, which we can manage. We tossed collections there, unfortunately. Again, this is the kind of thing you should just show it all. Well, actually, here's a question. We should probably do the collection, right? How much money will we get to? So we're going to kind of live and die by like whether they're able to get collections down to some degree. See, like we are tossing collections as well. We do manage to draw one here, which is nice. At this point, my idea is largely to just try and get the piles ran if I can. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the thing where we whiff the collection plays, but we'll just specialist this again. It's a 10. We don't hit any village here, unfortunately. The issue is going to be, yeah, the AI getting... provinces. I think we have to do this and try to hit 8. We had 2 cargo ships we could buy copper to. But... okay, so this will win if they're not ahead of us in points. I think we can outscore here. Yeah, we can outscore here. Okay, so we barely make it. This lurker doesn't do anything. can just trash a bureaucrat. But the collection, we can do this a couple ways. We could play this twice and go. No, not a couple ways actually. We have to take this, I think. 8 wouldn't have been enough. But 6 here. All right. Well, that was mostly again on the back of first player. I think I would have liked to get a trading post, but my issue, and maybe I should have done it anyway. But the issue was that at the start here, I don't see the cargo ship until turn 3. And ideally, you're buying the trading post with the cargo ship. Now, I had 5 whenever I bought a collection. This turn 2 had 5 in hand, and then I just bought a cargo ship, I think. Maybe it didn't. No, it couldn't have. Anyway, there's a reasonable. I think there's an argument to be made for. I'm so confused. Turn 2, I don't play the turn 3. Did I just not play the cargo ship? What's going on here? I assume it counts me as a win still, but did I just do something very strange? No. I'm totally confused about the shuffles. Yeah. So like turn 4, I could have bought a trading post, and maybe I ought to have, but anyway, I can't look at the log here. You have to go through. I'm not going to do it. But my mind drawing a blank. We win by point. We get lucky. I think I would have loved to have 1 copper instead of the number I had. This looks, frankly, a little nicer. If they had bought more cargo ships, I think that I would just have won pretty easily. I think you've used specialists in cargo ship more. We can try and play it again and see if we get a shuffle that's a little more amenable to getting trading post, and see if we have a better time. Like here, like this is the opposite of my draw. This is an extremely fortunate draw because we have a really good shot of doing double estate trash into 5. Yeah. So this is already very, very, very different from how ours went, or how the first one went, in a way that it means that like comparing the two is like almost pointless, because the difference in the first shuffle is so much. The first shuffle is so much nicer here. That being said, I don't know. We still could lose. Guess I should have done a minstrel. I was thinking, let's go ahead and fix it. We don't mind undoing here. With some deck tracking, it's pretty clear you want a minstrel here. I wasn't thinking of. Okay. I was both the minstrels, but I think I'm going to try for the specialist here. We do draw this, so that's nice. Okay. Try to get to the trading post. Okay. If we specialist the cargo ship, we get to $8. We can have $8 either way. It's just a question of whether we want to set aside 2 cards or not. Let's do that instead of the collection at this moment. We're trying to build a little bit up here to get maybe a bigger collection turn. It didn't, again, with some deck tracking, I probably could have. All right, we're cheating anyway. So we're gonna pretend again that I'm better at deck tracking than I apparently actually am, because the so far I've done a pretty abysmal job of it. There's no we just draw the cargo ship. That's really all we need out of here. I think this we can set one silver side. We gotta get the collection, add a second collection here just to increase the chances that we actually draw collection into hand, since we filter around it so much with the minstrel. Those look like fine cards to draw. That was probably a pretty bad top deck. We just triggered, but I think we likely had to do it. So similar question here: if we want to do specialist or collection, our specialist, the cargo ship of the collection. I think again, I'm leaning towards the cargo ship just to get extra cards in hand here. And then eventually we'll do, this is going quite well actually, unless the AI has something I don't know about. We're getting to thin pretty much every turn. I think there should be another cargo ship. Yeah, there it is. So this time I will specialist the collection. Go, I think double specialist. And they're starting to add the cargo ships, though. I think what'll end up being a draw difference is going to be too much. This turn you could make an argument for not messing around with the trading post, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. So we'll specialist the cargo ship, and then we'll special collection. There's some stuff you can do mid-turn with playing collection specialist and then whatever, but I don't know how much of it's really worth it. And then we'll see how low things get here. Okay, they province. We can score a lot on the lurkers this turn. I'm trying to get to cargo ship. Here we go. Because you can do like specialist, place double collection, play double collection, and then take gains off some of the stuff. But I guess it's like just strictly, well, not strictly. So we could score, we got 4 collections in play and 5, so we could score 20 points here. And we can even buy quite a few cargo ships over lurkers. And just have the collection to empty on the next turn. This is actually more of a deck than I thought was like feasible, though. Okay, again, the difference between the two shuffles was massive. Turn 3 cargo ship into buy trading post into trash 2 estates buy collection. Turn 4 is just not even the same species of turn as turn 5 play cargo ship. They're just not the same at all. I'm trying to get to a collection, though. That's probably unlikely at this point. And by unlikely, I mean it's just actually impossible. So we can, of course, still afford to buy the collection, but it's a little bit sad we don't get to get any more VP points. Okay, so that run, we also did, I mean, if I'd been paying attention, the deck trekking stuff we could have done without, if we were playing slow and paying attention. So I did do some undos here, but I could have known the deck contents. They were all at the bottom of the shuffle. So okay, so I think it's a pretty, it was better than I thought it would be just off the initial glance. I think the cargo ship does make it pretty interesting to play, or a little bit more interesting to play. But clearly you can get control with trading posts, though it makes a big difference when you can acquire it. So a bit swingy in that regard. In any case, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.